If you are in your 20s right now, you are either setting up your life or destroying it. The worst thing is that you have absolutely no idea if you're doing one or the other. And the other worst part is that most people will watch this video, feel motivated for just 1 second, and then they won't take action on this video. The most important thing that you can get out of this video today is take these points and take action. Don't wait, don't think, don't contemplate, take action. If you are in your 20s and you want to set your life up, take action on these points. First thing I want to say is stop chasing comfort. Especially in your teenage and your 20 years, if you chase comfort, you will lose time. I got so used to smoking all the time, drinking all the time, going out with my friends all the time, chasing girls, chasing, the newest, coolest, whatever, pair of shoes or whatever. And what you will realize as you move further into the path of success is that comfortability will only destroy you. I have been very comfortable in my life. And in those times, I've realized that I've only done bad for myself by being comfortable, by staying comfortable. Even to this day, in my business, I will do things purposely when I see a decision and I see positives on the other side in my business, and it feels like before I make that decision that I have I'm the worst butterflies in my stomach, right? Like I'm looking over a cliff. If you have that feeling and you know that there's something good coming on the other side, just do it. Don't wait, don't stay comfortable, be uncomfortable. Please, that's the best thing that I could say to you when it comes to comfortability. If you are comfortable, you're not growing, no pain, no gain. Remember that. The number 2 thing that I want to say is learn from people who are ahead of you, but be careful who you take advice from. When you learn from people who are ahead of you, you are able to exponentially increase your ability to be successful. Find somebody who's already good in the business that you want to strive in. Find somebody who's good in real estate, marketing, whatever. Ask them for a job. Give them free value. Try and help them in any way that you possibly can. When I first got into real estate, I found a mentor and he told me this. He said, you need to find a way to give me free value because right now you are no value to me. And he was so honest, such a nice guy, but very blunt. And that's important because the way that I gave him value was by doing gardening at his real estate flips for free, because that was the only thing that I was good at the time was landscaping, because I had a landscaping job. And doing that, providing him with free value, got me into rooms with people who were good at real estate, got me into rooms with people who told me that I should go get my real estate license. And it was bing, bang, boom, just like that, where I decided I'm gonna go get my real estate license. And if I never decided to just be around that guy so that I can do his gardening for free value, I would not be sitting where I am today. So be around those people who are good at what you want to be good at, but be careful who you take advice from. Don't take advice from somebody who you don't want to be like. And don't take advice from somebody who seems like they're better than you, but tells you that you can't hit your goals and your dreams. Because you are the only person that makes that decision. If you want to go and chase your goals and your dreams and you think that you could do it, I promise you can. But if you don't think you can do it, I promise you will not. So think about that. Your mind will create your reality. So do not take advice from people who will tell you that you can't do it, who will tell you that you can't win, even if they're better than you. The next thing I want to say is build skills that will pay you forever. The best skill that I ever learned in my life was sales. Because now that I sell homes and I have a ability to sell in real estate, I have a skill that will pay me forever. I no longer will have to ever look for a job because I know that my sales skills will bring me through my life. Not only can I sell a house, but I could sell an apartment, or I could sell pest control, or I could sell a box of cookies, or I could sell anything. And if you could just get good at one skill and just focus on being good at that skill, you can make that skill pay you forever. You could start a business with that skill. You could provide a service with that skill. And that is so important. Just find that one skill, get good at it, nurture your skills, continue to build yourself. If you provide more value to the market will give you more in return. Keep that in mind, build those skills. The next thing I want to say is that your phone can and will make or break you. The same black box that you are scrolling on TikTok on is the same black box that you can go research a new business, that you could go take action and reach out to a business owner who's doing well in a market that you want to be well in, and you could reach out to them and ask them for a mentorship. The same black box that you are watching this video on right now is the same black box that you could scroll off this video and find 10 people who are looking to sell a house and go wholesale those houses. You know what I mean? Like, and it sounds so crazy and out there, but it's so true. It's so true. I promise you, the same phone that you have in your hands right now is the biggest opportunity that you have, especially in your 20s, because in your 20s, nobody's gonna trust you. Nobody's gonna think that you're gonna do the business. Nobody thinks you're gonna do the work. Nobody thinks you're gonna be serious. Nobody thinks you're gonna be legit. Nobody thinks you're gonna have the skills, build the skills, use the skills to make money. So prove everybody wrong. Use the phone not to waste your time, but to create a life for yourself. Seriously, best opportunity we've ever had, especially in Gen Z, is having a phone in your hand and using that phone to actually build yourself, build your skills, build your business, build your ability to be a better person. Plus, we have ChatGPT, okay? So like, think about that. 5 years ago, ChatGPT was nothing. It wasn't real. Now you can find the answer to anything online. I use ChatGPT to brainstorm my YouTube videos. I use ChatGPT to brainstorm the thumbnails for my videos, okay? Like, ChatGPT is the biggest opportunity that you have other than your phone right now in 2026. And if you don't use that to your advantage and you use it for stupid shit, you will regret it down the road. So keep that in mind. The last thing that I want to say is, well, last two things I want to say is stack small wins every single day. You need to get, and I said this in a previous video, really, really good at doing the work that's boring and mundane, but you know, pushes the ball ahead every single day, makes you better. The running, the cold calls, that one thing that's gonna build your skills, that's gonna build you as a person, that's gonna build your ability to put yourself out there. You need to do that one thing every single day and get really good at it. Get really good at it, get really good at doing it under the impression though, that you're not gonna see results. Do it understanding that immediate gratification is only for the weak. Do it understanding that delayed gratification will build your life. Delayed gratification will turn you into the human being that you want to be. But if you chase immediate gratification and you don't stack small wins and you just want big wins all the time and you want big immediate gratification all the time, you will never get anywhere because you will upset yourself, you will kill your progress, and you will quit every single time. So keep that in mind. Stack the small wins. Every single day, you should be 1% better. And it sounds so stupid and so many people will talk shit about it. I've made videos before about being 1% better every single day. And people are constantly in the comments like, oh, by the time I'm 1% better, I'm gonna be dead. Okay, well, that's your problem, okay? But I know if I could be 1% better every single day, that 1% will exponentially grow. I wanna ask those same people, if you could get a penny every single day, doubled for the rest of your life, or if you want $10 million right now, what's gonna be more, right? Exponential growth. 1 over 1 over 1 exponentially will turn your life around. So stack those small goals. There is a really good book out there called Atomic Habits. Read it. Read it. Don't destroy your life. I'm telling you. The last thing I wanna say is do not rush, okay? I wanna tell you a quick story. I don't wanna make this video super long. I'm 22, I'm about to turn 23 next week. When I was 19 years old, I was 100 pounds more than I am today. I had no money in my bank account, I had no job, and I had basically no life. Now, I'm not quite there. I'm not quite there fully where I wanna be, right? But I have lost over 100 pounds. I have built a multi-six-figure business. I have immense building of my skills in sales and in life and in self-improvement that have changed my life exponentially. And I was so impatient when I was 19 and 20, when I started doing this. I was so impatient because, all I wanted was like now, immediate gratification, like I was talking about before. And one of my best mentors told me, don't rush, you'll get there. Don't rush, you'll get there. Slow down, you'll get there. And in a sense, Did I listen to them like slowing down? No. And am I still slowing down? No. But I don't want to rush it, okay? And I just want to build every single day 1%. And I know that I'll get better if I just build 1% every single day exponentially. So think about that. Your 20s are not about having it figured out, okay? Your 20s are about figuring out who the person is that's going to figure it out and building that person. And if you destroy your life by not paying attention to these points, by not taking action on what you want to do, by not finding those single things that you should do to push your life ahead and doing them every single day with discipline until you see success, you won't succeed. So I challenge you to take action on these points. I challenge you to take action on your life, to take full responsibility of who you are as a human being and use that to actually grow yourself. I challenge you, and you won't do it. You'll turn this video off right now. You will swipe up off this video, and you will not do it. And that's why you won't be successful. But if on the flip side, you swipe off this video right now, you go find a new skill, you get good at that skill, you find that mentor, you follow the points of this video, and you create a life for yourself, you will be thanking yourself for the action that you took. Not for the thoughts that you had, not for the thought that you're gonna be able to be somewhere, anything like that. Just take action. Just take action. So with all that being said, that's it for today. Leave a comment down below if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. And please like the video if you like this video. I am doing everything I can from my personal journey to give this back to the people. And I'm not perfect. I'm a young guy, but I have seen success in my life. I have seen wins in my life. I have seen a come up in my life. And I want to share this. I want to provide value to you for free. For free. I want to provide you free value. Okay? Because you deserve it. You deserve to be the person that you want to be, and nobody can stop you from getting there. And all you have to do is take the action. So with all that being said, I have nothing else. This is now a 12-minute long video. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye.